December 3rd, 2007. On my first birthday, I can't remember anything I did, but it was probably fun. On my fourth birthday, I remember having a lot of friends over, but when my mom brought my cake out in front of me, I put my face in it. When I pulled my head up out of the cake, I remember crying because I got frosting in my hair. When I was 9, I remember having all my friends over. By this age, most of my friends were people I played basketball with. So we went to the park and played basketball, then we went swimming in my pool, and like every other birthday party I had, we ate pizza. On several of my birthdays for the past 4 years, I've been playing in a basketball tournament in Ohio, Indiana, or Michigan. We play ball together, we eat together, we drive together, and sometimes we have to even sleep in the same room. My last birthday party was on July 23rd this year, and I turned 14. On that same day, my mom had a basketball court made for me in my backyard. I think this was my favorite birthday because I got everything I wanted. But I'm sure that my 16th birthday will probably be better than my 14th birthday because I'll probably get a car. My 18th birthday will probably be better than my 16th birthday because then I'll be a grown man. But my best of birthdays will be my 21st birthday because I will be in college playing basketball for Michigan State University.
March 29th, 2015, Syracuse, New York. The number 7 seed Spartans pull off an improbable victory over 4th-seeded Louisville in overtime.
Valentine down the lane, kicks it out to Forbes, free ball away, he got it!
MSU junior Bryn Forbes pours in 14 points for the Spartans in the thrilling victory. Pretty good for a guy that wasn't even on the roster 365 days earlier. This is college basketball, where the ebb and flow of a team's performance often hinges on the play of one person. Bryn Forbes is on the cusp of not only breaking single-game records, but taking a dream written down on a sheet of paper further than he ever could have imagined.
You know, my mom used to work at the Y, so I was around basketball pretty much my whole life, you know. So I think that's just kind of instilled in me. I was always at the gym every day since I was like 3 years old.
And I'd take him in an infant seat, and the guys that played pickup basketball would hold him for me while I taught classes. And they just pass him from player to player as they went on the court. The next person would pick him up and hold him, and his little eyes would go across the court and watch that basketball going back and forth. And then he got a little bit older, and they'd let him come out and they'd let him shoot baskets with them while they warmed up until they started playing. So he really was around at basketball from the time he was just an infant. His first word was ball.
He kind of has a baby face, but the intensity is there. And if you see it, sometimes he's a baby-faced assassin. And if you're not paying attention, next thing you look up and 9 points are on the board.
We always did New Year's resolutions in my family. We always had to have goals. We always had to think about who we wanted to become. And Bryn just grew up with that as an expectation. He knew that you set goals in order to achieve in the world, and he's still like that. It's kind of amazing to me that he still has a time that he sits down with himself and says, how do I become better? And he has an incredible work ethic. And he has a vision beyond the fact that he's playing basketball for Michigan State University, and that was his goal at one point. He has another goal now, and he's looking forward to that, to meeting those standards too.
I started playing probably when I was about, maybe 5 years old. And I ended up meeting Denzel probably when I was like, I think 7. And his dad, and that's the first person I really started, learning things from was his dad. He taught me a lot about the game, everything I know now. And that's probably where my first real beginning in basketball was when I met Coach V.
He had a skill set. He had something that very few guys can ever have, and that's the ability to put the ball in the basket with that frequency, at that range. But he had to go through a growth period.
Bryn grew, both physically and mentally, throughout high school, which eventually led to a spot on the varsity team at Lansing Sexton High School. At Sexton, Bryn and company won back-to-back state titles, including Bryn's senior season where he scored 60 triples.
when they won the state title after his junior year, then it was really, really clear that they were a team that all those players would go to college somewhere. Bryn was really pretty small at that point. I think he was 5'10" at the end of his junior year. And by then, most of the bigger schools had committed their scholarships at the end of the sophomore year. So I don't think Bryn was on their radar. You know, he just seemed too small.
I only had mid-major offers, so from like Cleveland State, Eastern Michigan, smaller schools like that. And I think it was partly because I was really a late bloomer. I was small all the way through high school, probably until about my senior year. That played a huge impact on that type of stuff. And I don't know. That's what everybody thought. The level I was at, they thought I was more of a mid-major player, and that's how it worked out at the beginning.
During Bryn's 2 seasons as a Cleveland State Viking, he continued his sharp shooting, making 142 trades and setting a school record with 81 threes in his sophomore season. Back home, however, Bryn had other things on his mind.
The whole process of Carter's birth was amazing. Bryn was overseas playing with Cleveland State. They played, I think they played in Germany and France during that summer. And Carter was born while Bryn was gone. So we took an iPad, and from the head of the bed, we taped it, and he watched Carter being born. I looked into his face, and the tears were just streaming down his face as he watched Carter coming into the world. So I knew then that Bryn was just going to be so impacted by the birth of this child. It just was unbelievable. And he got home, and Denzel and Drew Valentine had held Carter before Bryn did. And I just feel like he took a quantum leap in personal growth the day that Carter was born. Knew that he needed to be a mentor for Carter. Probably he's had more times now when he's thought about who I've been in his life and who he needs to be in Carter's life. So definitely Carter was the biggest factor in him coming back to Lansing.
Not only was Bryn dealing with the birth of his son Carter, but his sister was also in the hospital with Lyme disease and his mother's business partner battling cancer. By May 2014, he was drawn back home to be with his family and requested a transfer from Cleveland State. Just weeks later, Michigan State signed the 6'3" guard to a scholarship. By August, the NCAA granted Bryn a family hardship waiver, which allowed him to hit the hardwood running and immediately join the Spartans. Though Bryn was now home with his family, his life was a bit different when he returned to Lansing. Now as a Division I Big Ten student athlete, Bryn had to learn to balance his education with honing his craft on the court. But unlike other student athletes, he also had to find balance between basketball and fatherhood.
First, it was extremely hard to, get in the flow of things. It was hard to, leave the gym and have to pick him up from daycare, or, have to watch him all night, or, those things are never easy. But once I really got into the routine of things, it got pretty, like right now, it's not too bad, I know my routine, I know my schedule, and it's really, I don't know, it's not bad. I'm really loving it right now because it's more enjoyment than work.
In his 2 seasons as a Spartan, Bryn has been without a doubt one of the biggest contributors to the team. Bryn started 24 games in the green and white last season, averaging just under 9 points per contest. One of his most memorable moments came against Louisville, where Bryn scored the first 5 points of the overtime period to propel the Spartans to an Elite 8 victory.
There's shooters and there's makers, and Bryn's a maker. Bryn, we are seeing a very rare breed of shooter in that there's just not a lot of guys that make shots at a consistent level like Bryn. Big games, small games. They just don't come around that often in any school. He is simply put, he's an elite shooter, and it's really, I find myself just in awe sometimes watching him shoot, making the shots he makes in games. He's elite.
I think the boy is becoming a man, and he really has. And this last 3, 4, 5 months. You know, I think since the summer, I've seen a difference in his body. I've seen a difference in he's always worked extremely hard. He's always been one of the greatest teammates and easy guy to coach, you know. But he had to change his personality a bit. He had to get a little more aggressive on things. He had to get a little better defensively. He had to get to be a little better rebounder. He's kind of done all these things, a little more confident when he has a bad shooting day. Don't let it turn into 5 or 6. You know, he's had a bad shooting day or 2, but he's bounced right back off it.
You can't say enough about the role of the assistant coaches who saw his potential, not what he was, but what he could be. And you can't say enough about his determination to maximize his gifts. He's very unusual in the sense that probably 1% of basketball players can do what he can do. And he had to do more than that. That wasn't enough. He couldn't just be a specialist. He's become a much better defensive player, become a better passer, become a better rebounder, become a better teammate. It's still not his team, but Michigan State won't reach its goals without him.
Now averaging 14 points in 27 minutes per game, Bryn is making his presence felt on the court, including his hot night in Ann Arbor, where he made 8 of 10 threes against the rival Wolverines.
Bryn Forbes is what's great about college athletics. What's great about college, you know? He came in one way, he's gonna leave a different way, and I think be more prepared to play basketball after college one and to lead a great life, because he's a great, great guy. I mean, he's, you know, I'm always on him because I'm pushing him because I know he has greatness inside of him. But I'm not sure I'd like to coach a better guy, because he's in here working. You tell him what to do. He wants to please you. He's been a lot of fun.
I mean, first of all, I'll try and be the best dad I can be. That's something that's extremely important to me, you know. Be the best person I could be, too. I mean, I just try and do the right things, you know, and that's all you can do.
Bryn wants to play professional basketball, no question, no question. He said to me the other day, he said, I know exactly what I want to do with my life. And I thought, wow, how many times do you talk to a 22-year-old who says that? And I do feel like if you have clarity of vision, that nothing's beyond your reach. It's just that most of us are so distracted and we really don't know ourselves that well. He really does know himself. He knows exactly what he wants to do with his life.
At 14 years old, Bryn set the goal of playing at Michigan State. Having already achieved his childhood dream, Bryn will turn 23 in July, with his sights set on the future of playing basketball professionally.
It's a big game for both ball clubs. Got a couple of ranked teams, and they're both coming in on a short prep time. For us, it was the great emotional win in Ann Arbor against Michigan. MSU played great. Purdue, on the other hand, went on the road to Maryland. Not quite as good. Purdue's never lost back-to-back games all year long. So now we have two teams that are coming into a game that is equally important to both, but they're both coming into different parts of it. Heads up play by Costello. Down it comes now to Harris. Wide open for 3 on the side. He got it. The ball comes back out front. Then it goes down low. Knocked away by Goines. On the break, McQuaid. And on the alley-oop, he sends it flying. And Davis grabs it and slams it.
Almost took it away. Valentine got it back. McQuaid, shot fake. Take with a toe on the tape. It's 2, but a big one for Matt McQuaid.
Down the lane. Floaters away off the back of the iron. No tip. Wallman, no. And McQuaid saves it out to Valentine. He'll fire 3. He got it.
Largest lead at 18. Matt Costello is free for 3. And he knocked down his first 3-pointer of the season.
Forbes is the 5th. Now goes over to Schilling. Hands it. And screens for Valentine for 3 ball. He got it.
Nice Valentine on this side. What a find that was of Forbes. I mean, that is a great pass.
Working in the paint. Spins. Deep dish going. Slams it home. What great work down low by Michigan State, and we're tied again at 65. Here comes the shot for the win. It's off the rim, no. And that's the way this thing is going to end in regulation.
Open. Nice. Forbes. Got that one. It's 2. It's 2.
Was that a nice set?
Now to Valentine, down the lane, shots off the glass, it's in. And now it's a one-point game.
Forbes comes to get it. Valentine jumps. Beautiful find of Goins. Valentine at the top. Forbes trying to fight through. Valentine to the basket. And he laid it in.
Here comes the second shot. It is no good. Rebound battle. Nobody has it yet. And now Hammonds rips it away. Game over.
Denzel Valentine. Valentine's Day right around the corner. It's time to hand out some Valentines. Coach is a busy guy, he's in the meeting right now, but, got a surprise for him. Hopefully he likes his surprise. Hey, Coach.
What do you got for me,
Man, I got a Valentine for you, man. Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine.
Yeah.
Don't pump fake my heart. I won't pump fake your heart. Make sure you play for me on Sunday.
All right.
All right, brother.
All right, Coach.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
I'll give it to my wife.
All right. I'm headed to Coach Merchant's office. Hopefully I can cheer up a little bit with this Valentine. Hey, Coach, can I bother you for a second? I don't have a box of chocolates, but I have this.
Aww.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah. No problem.
Are you like my Valentine because your last name is Valentine?
Yeah,
Is that the idea behind this whole thing?
Yeah.
Have a slam dunk of a day. I think I will.
Okay.
So is this going to guarantee me a win when we play Nebraska on
Yeah,
Valentine's Day?
guaranteed.
This is
Guaranteed. That's the ticket. That's the golden
So it's
ticket.
got to be a back pocket item?
Yeah, like Willy Wonka.
I don't even need a play. I don't need my play chart.
Nah,
Forget it. I just have to have this with me.
I'll just bring that. Headed to the football office. Hopefully I can see a couple people. Happy Valentine's Day, man.
Well, give me a kiss then. Give me a big.
Coach Manny, man, how you been? Good, man, good, man. Been good.
Keep it going, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
Keep it going.
Appreciate it.
Great comeback. Just finish it off.
I know.
Finish the job, baby.
I know.
Hey, right here, baby. Look.
That's just
Don't admire your work until the job is finished. Got that? Thank you
respect.
for this.
Oh, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You can hang it up or do
I'm
whatever.
gonna hang up
man.
right in my office.
Okay. Hey, good morning. Is Coach Antonio here?
He's not at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna leave him a Valentine's Day. I have all these Valentines. So I'm gonna write him a note. Is that okay?
That sounds good.
Okay. Alrighty. I've been in here before. Got it. All right, thank you so much. Hey guys. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm just being generous and handing out Valentine's Day cards.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we can take a picture too.
Okay.
Hey y'all. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm here to hand out Valentine's though.
Aww,
Valentine's Day.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
No problem. And I cut sweets for Lent, so I can't eat sweets right now.
Thank you.
All right. How you guys doing? I'm handing out Valentines. Oh yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
That's great.
I got enough for everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good Valentine's hug or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Valentine's Day.
We're in love.
All right. You have a nice day. What's up, Sparty? You got something for me? Happy Valentine's Day, man. What's this? You give me butterflies in my tum-tum. Here you go, man. Here you go, man. Looking for the president. Oh, 450. We're on our way. We're on our way. Hopefully she likes this. Hey, President. Oh, good to see you.
You're making your Valentine run.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God.
You got your camera crew, you got everything.
Yeah. Thank you for taking the time out your day to do this.
Well, I
really
apologize a
appreciate
little
it.
bit late for me. We're talking about healthcare.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I know you're busy and everything, so I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you for taking time out your
Oh,
day.
you're welcome.
Appreciate
Now
it.
tell me, so outside of basketball, What's been one of the highlights of your time in Michigan State?
Probably just how generous and genuine everybody is that goes here, and even from you to doing this to the people I meet, it's no fakeness around here. It's just everybody has one goal and is supportive of everybody, and that's what I really like about this university. Everybody is supportive of everybody. How you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Got some kindergartners here.
Here you go. Make sure you get one. Here you go. Make sure you get one.
All right.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thomas Bryant, Deontay Davis, pair of freshmen do the honors. Indiana controls the tip.
High eagle right now. The Spartans go with a slap on the floor. Minute.
Indiana 5, Michigan State 2. We played 3 in the first half. Valentine gives it over to Harris. Wide open for a 3-ball. He got it. There you go. This could be good.
Flips it, Davis. Costello taps the ball to himself and gets the deuce.
Personifies effort, that kid. Large body, carves out area, soft enough knockdown for him to tip it home.
Michigan State down to 15 seconds. Valentine dribbling around. Here comes a 3-ball out front. He got it. MSU back up by 3. Valentine's got 5.
Shot clock winding down. Williams lets it fly. Rims out. And the box out by Schilling, playing with 2 fouls. Forbes, pull-up jumper. They need it. They've got it. It's a 3.
2 to go in the first half. Forbes has a bounce pass down low to Costello. Backing in. Head fake, bank shot. Good, and he's fouled. He's fouled. It could be another 3-point trip for Michigan State.
The Kirk eventually. Not a bad gamble. Taking the baseline. Harris. Costello. Big finish.
Once you face the dribbler and don't know where your man is, you are in danger. What a nice look.
Oh, Valentine down the lane. Left-handed bank shot, no tip, Davis. It's good. That's his 4th point. He doesn't miss many of those, does he?
No, and he's got the last 2 buckets, both off rebounds.
Valentine lobs it. Schilling slams it. A special delivery by Denzel Valentine.
MSU has it. In the wing, Ellis for a 3. He got it. He got it. Alvin Ellis has been lights out off the bench.
Challenge your balance at Costello with another 3. And number 2. That's number 2 on the season. Matt Costello connects from long range.
81-64. Valentine down the lane, dribbles, gets it over to Clark, and Clark lays it up, and that's an assist.
That's an assist. 13 now for Valentine.
And that's a career high, right?
That is.
Valentine's Day, Mr. Valentine, you led us the way, and Matt came back and played a little better. Hell of a win, a hell of a performance, hell of a defensive performance. Let's enjoy this one, guys.
Yeah, baby. More work to do, but let's enjoy this one, y'all. Here we go. Natty on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Natty.